David and I just got back from Missoula. We just got dropped off. I feel like I'm looking a little rough, a little disheveled here. It snowed a lot at the game last night. Note to self, and next time I'll probably just actually end up investing in some snow pants. David and I need to get ready for work for the week, so we'll probably do a little bit of a reset vlog, if you will. I'll probably go pick up a little something at the grocery store for dinner too. I don't know if I'll have much time to do a full shopping trip today. Something else that I'm thinking I need to do today, I don't know if you've noticed, but our Christmas tree is currently not lit up. That's because the pre-lit lights were acting a little weird. Certain sections of the tree would go out and then the other lights would get like super bright and like hot. We were a little worried about it, so I think what we're gonna do is just keep the tree turned off. We were a little worried about it being a fire hazard, so I think what I'm gonna do is we have some other lights. David said they're colored lights, which I guess whatever, it'll be fine. It'll match our little star that we have. But I think what I want to do is restring that tree as well today if I get around to it. And obviously I have some chores to do for us to get ready for the week, have some laundry and stuff to do as well. But first, I wanted to check on Mr. Reginald here. I haven't looked at him yet. I haven't uncovered him, but he's also probably due for a feed. Let's uncover him together and see what he's looking like. It's the big reveal. Boom. Oh, yes. He looks a lot happier. Let me see what he's smelling like here. Ooh, and he's smelling hungry too. So I think it's that rye flour is what did it, because he's super, super happy. If I had time, I would probably try to bake with him today, but I don't. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna feed him, and then at some point during Vlogmas, if he continues to be happy, healthy starter, I'll probably bake with him and show you guys what I do with them. David so nicely filtered some water for me. So I'll heat up my water here and then just give him the same feed that I did yesterday probably, but I will end up discarding a little bit of this and probably move him into a clean jar too. Okay, so he's all fed and marked again. I didn't have any rye flour left, so he just got all bread flour today. I also forgot I was doing a 1:2 ratio. So I threw 50 grams of starter in here, and then rather than just taking some, I was just like, we'll just do 100 of the flour and 100 of water. Hopefully he doesn't overflow this. It looks like he has a decent amount of space to grow. We'll bring him back over here, get the lid on, get him all tucked in. There he is all tucked in. I'll probably pick up some more rye flour when I go to the grocery store today. I'll keep feeding him this week. I'll show you guys how he's doing when I see you guys next week. David's back here watching the Lions beat the Saints. I am gonna go freshen up just a little bit and then I'll get some laundry started. I'm freshened up a little bit. The hair is just gonna be what it is for now. It turns out we did have light bulbs sitting back there in the bathroom drawer. David changed both of the light bulbs in the bedroom here, and it looks like, you know how it is when you change your light bulbs after a while. It's like the surface of the sun. I didn't film it, but David was sweet and he sorted the laundry. We have the laundry going. I am currently fighting with my computer over trying to get all the footage from yesterday imported, so I'm really stressing out about that. I don't know how people out there do Vlogmas all day every day. I'll tell you how they probably do it. They probably have a laptop that is newer than 10 years old. I struggle with that thing, and then my updated phone trying to talk to each other. I'll tell you what, the AirDrop function is great, but I feel like the age gap between my laptop and my phone is really hindering their communication. I don't know. Maybe it's just in my head. I'll tell you what, it doesn't take much to stress out that laptop. Hence why I'm gonna try to film as much as I can on this camera. But here we go to the grocery store to film on my phone some more. It's about little past 4:30 right now. I currently have, don't judge me if this isn't the proper or safe way to defrost this, but David's really picky about chicken and he's okay with this, so I feel like this is an okay way to defrost your chicken. We've just got some chicken defrosting here in the sink in some cold water, so it usually takes about an hour to 2 hours for that to defrost. But we'll go pick up some extra things and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with everything. David also cleaned out our fridge for us. Full trash. and we have to take that out. That's pretty embarrassing, but our fridge needed it. I love how I said this was gonna be a reset vlog, and then my fiance is doing all the work while I stress out about my computer. Here we go, we're gonna go to the grocery store.
No.
He found me.
I did find you.
But guess what?
What?
I forgot the lemons.
That's what I walked down that way to
And
see if you were down there.
Also, if we want Parmesan cheese, we gotta go back for that too.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
How festive.
Back from the store, I've started cooking a little bit here, so let me show you what I've got going on. So I've currently got the chicken seasoned and ready to go in the oven. I picked up some Brussels sprouts, well, quite a lot of Brussels sprouts, and I'm just gonna cook up the whole bag of them and we can eat on them throughout the week. Just kind of sliced them up into thicker pieces here. So what I'll do with these guys, I'll toss them in a little bit of olive oil and then season them with salt and pepper and then some of this holy garlic seasoning, which is the same seasoning that I put on the chicken over there. Once those are all done, I'm gonna put both the chicken and the Brussels sprouts in the oven. Just roast them up in the oven. I kind of like, especially for the Brussels sprouts, I kind of like doing them in the oven rather on the stovetop, and then we can just serve them up individually. Chicken's in the oven. We've got our Brussels sprouts all seasoned up here and ready to go. It's a lot of Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts and chicken are in, and we'll just keep an eye on those guys while I get the rest of the stuff ready. So the next thing I'm gonna make is some lemon capellini. This is one of David and I's go-to recipes. Sometimes I'll do it with the angel hair pasta, sometimes I'll do it with spaghetti. First, what I'm gonna do, I have 3 lemons here. I'm gonna for sure zest 2 of these, but I'll probably use the juice from all 3 of them. Let me wash these real quick. We have 3 washed and dried lemons here. I finally got one of these zesters, so it makes my job a lot easier when I'm trying to make this recipe. Like I said, I'm gonna zest up 2 of these lemons. And then, like I said, this is just one of our nice, easy recipes, go-to recipes that I'll make for David and I. David loves it. I love it too, because I just love anything that has lemon in it. It's a nice, simple recipe. It comes together really quickly. It's super versatile. You can pair it with any vegetable. I like to cook, as you can see, chicken with it a lot. I'm not the best zester of lemons, but I can get the job done. So there's 2 lemons. That looks to be enough. And then I'm just gonna loosen up the juices in here. I do that just by rolling the lemons back and forth. The next investment I'm gonna make is definitely a lemon juicer, because I still do this by hand. Cut these guys in half and squeeze the lemon juice out of these. I usually use this little trick where you use a fork to help you get the juice out. And then I'll just go in afterwards and just fish the seeds out, if I'm honest. I swear, we're definitely going to this recipe more often than not these days. It's just so easy, so simple. It's easy to just, you know, like I said, pull some chicken out of the freezer, let that thaw, throw some lemon capellini together, and then just any kind of vegetable or salad that you'd like to do with it. On to the second lemon here. These guys are pretty juicy, so I might only have to use 2 of these. There's my lemon juice. As you can see, I have seeds floating around in it, so I'm just gonna take a spoon and fish those out. Nice, clean, fresh lemon juice. And then I got just exactly half a cup out of both of those lemons. Moving over to the stove, as you can see, I have some water boiling here. David and I like this Protein Plus pasta, and I found some angel hair in it tonight, but it doesn't really matter. You can use whatever pasta you prefer. What I'm gonna do here is just add this pasta to the water and then cook it. Whoops. And then I'm just gonna cook this to, oh boy, I'm gonna get it all in the pot and then cook it according to package directions. So about 4 minutes, because I don't want it to cook all the way through quite yet, because I'm gonna finish it with the sauce. Now, to get the sauce started here, I'm gonna start the sauce in this pan, and then I like to finish it over in the pot there. It just seems to do a little better. I'm melting a total of 2 sticks of butter. We're a little warm there. This step is completely optional, but I like to add a couple cloves of garlic to the sauce. But again, that's completely optional. Got my pan a little too hot here. I'm trying to turn it down a little bit. So that's all melted. I saved a little bit of the pasta water. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to try and emulsify this water together. With the butter. I probably used about half a cup of that. And nobody lecture me about using this whisk in this pan. I understand I need to get a separate whisk for this pan, but this is what I've got tonight. If you're able to emulsify it and not break the emulsion, it usually stores a little better, but if not, you've just got a little bit of butter on the bottom of your container and it all goes back to normal once you heat it up. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing with this lemon juice here. Just put it all in there. And what I'll do with this now is I'll turn it up a little bit and then try to reduce it just a little bit. And I find that this doesn't get like super thick, but the undercooked pasta there does tend to try to soak up a little bit of this stuff as well. We've got our drained pasta here. I'm gonna add this back. I'm gonna add our sauce to this. I still have the heat on this burner. So I'm gonna let these guys hang out for a couple minutes. Just kind of toss it in the buttery, lemony goodness. And that's what we've got there. So it did kind of soak up that liquid a little bit, but then the butter kind of likes to cling onto it too. I almost forgot I need to add my lemon zest to this. So I'm just gonna add all that lemon zest, and the heat is turned off at this point. And then we'll just give that guy a toss again until it's all incorporated. The chicken and the Brussels sprouts are looking good. I think they're almost ready to come out, but let me check the temperature of that chicken. So the chicken has been sitting here resting a little bit. We've got the lemon capellini there ready to go. Brussels sprouts are looking good. I also made David and I a couple side salads. I know it's a lot of food, but we can eat on it throughout the week. David and I like this 50-50 mix, so it's half spring mix and half spinach. So I just put that in the bottom of a bowl, cut up 1 carrot and half a cucumber, and topped the salads with those. David and I really like these Bolthouse Farm dressings, so I just took this ranch one out here. We might have another option in there if he wants anything, but I'll probably put some ranch on mine tonight. And then I love sprinkling even my side salads with a little bit of cheddar cheese, so I might top my salad with some cheddar cheese tonight too. This is what dinner ended up looking like. David and I had the same idea with the capellini. Just put the capellini in the bottom, put some Brussels sprouts on top, and then chicken on the side. And then I topped it with just a little bit of Parmesan cheese too. So I do have some bad news. Those colored lights that we thought we had that we were gonna put on the tree, none of them work. So what I'll end up doing, I'll just go to Target tomorrow and grab some lights, and then we can put those on the tree. I'm going to eat my dinner, and then I have a long night of editing ahead of me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed the last few days' vlogs. Just remember that you won't see another upload from me until Saturday. With my work schedule, there's just no way I can swing Vlogmas every day until December 25th. It's just unrealistic expectations for me to set for myself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you haven't already, go back and watch my other 3 videos that I've made. But I'll see you guys on Saturday, okay? Bye.